I said, or I broke up with this person physically, but yet I feel like I'm dating the same person no matter what. And I broke up with this person, I feel like I'm dating the same person. I keep attracting the same type. I keep doing this. Absolutely not. It's the same spirit. It's not birds of a feather. Once we open up our soul, our spirits to one spirit, we open them up to all the ones that are familiar to them. That's why familiar spirits will be attracted to you, because you gave them a home with the first one. So this is why it's important for you to understand how we have to guard. The Bible tells us we are supposed to guard our hearts and our minds. We are guarding your spirit from ungodly soul ties so the enemy cannot get through open doors. This is why we close doors. This is why we break soul ties. This is why we ask God to shut it all down. Shield me, God. And I want you to think about that when you're thinking about, how do I break these ungodly soul ties? If you're in your life right now and you're like, oh my gosh, this is making perfect sense, you need to repent. You need to come out of agreement with those relationships. God, I come out of agreement with this relationship, because whenever we come into a relationship, we come into some form of agreement. A covenant is an agreement. You may not have come under a marriage covenant. You may have come out of a covenant because this is my man, this is my boo, this is my situationship, whatever it is. You have come into agreement with that. In the spiritual world, things are very legalistic. So when we come into agreement, we have come into a contract and we have signed a contract. And if it's ungodly, the enemy now has that contract to be like, got her. She signed it. She said that she comes into agreement with this relationship, this abusive person, this narcissistic person. Even if they're not, they could just be a person that you came into agreement with, that now you're trying to shake and you're trying to break. You have to break the soul tie. We are spiritual first. The Bible talks about how we are spiritual beings first. This is why we talk to God in spirit and in truth, because we are spiritual beings first. So if we understand that we are spiritual beings wrapped in flesh, we will walk as such. And so when you are tying yourself to someone, you are wondering, how come I can't break that?